Alright, so I want to teach you how to use the Google document. You probably can't see this just because it's the computer screen I'm trying to tape. But first thing on the bottom, alright, there's something called, each week is on the bottom here. Okay, so you can click on any particular week and it will go back to that previous week. Okay, so right now we are in the week of 4/5. So when you make a new one, by the way, at the end, you just do add sheet. It's the first, well, you can't see it, but you just do add sheet, and then you copy everything here. You just do a copy of the entire document, okay? Copy and then paste it, and then change whatever needs to be changed. Sometimes the spacing will need to be fixed when you copy it to the next page, all right? Now, so that's everyone down there. Also on this PDI roster, Steven, one of my AMs, had made this thing called an AM assistant, which it's pretty cool. If let's say the person's selling a homemaker, I'm not going to go through a lot of this, but and it's $9.92, and we know the PPSI is $29, and administration fee is $8, and then this calculates it all out: subtotal, tax, total order, deposit, each line $224.07, and how much it is per week. All right, so also you can figure out their CPO. So rep calls really quickly. It's like, how do I do this, or how much is this? You can click over to the thing called AM Assistant, and you can just click in a couple of numbers, and it automatically does the math for them. So thank you, Steve, for that. All right, but back to this. All right, so here's the different things that are on here. You have the first column is PC, second column is meeting. Okay, now in the meeting they can be excused. Now today is Tuesday, so none of this should be done yet unless they're actually excused from the meeting yet, which I know it isn't. So clear selection. So on Tuesday you have to update the roster. All right, Tuesday is the beginning of the week, so we make a brand new roster. That's when you make the new roster. Okay, also the day you do your base pay. All right, so PC goes here. So if their time of their PC, so let's say they have a PC today at 4, I'd write T4. That means Tuesday at 4 they had a PC. Okay. Meeting is if they were at the Wednesday meeting and confirm for the meeting. If they are excused for a meeting, you can put that there. In the summertime, it'll say Wednesday. It will say M meeting and W meeting, meaning Wednesday meeting and Monday meeting. Okay. Then there's the thing that says LW CPO. That's last week's CPO. So on Tuesday, you're going to know what they shipped last week. Okay. So this hasn't been updated as of for this upcoming week, so I'm just going to clear this selection here because these numbers are what they shipped yesterday. So you now know that with Rollo and everything else. That way, when we talk to them, we can say, hey, last week you sold 3,111, or you sold nothing last week. What's going on? Okay, so that's last week. Then it says week CPO. Now the week CPO, never type anything in here, because the week CPO will change when as soon as you put something. So let's say here the first person here is Shawnee. Okay, so let's say it says CPO. So let's say Shawnee had sold $32 today, and I put that in there. Over here, it'll automatically say 32. So this automatically adds up all their CPOs. Any CPO for the week, it'll automatically add that up in this column. So you don't have to put now. As I notice, the new people, when you put new people in, like for example, you see these people are purple. These purple people are new reps, brand new reps. All right, so they just launched this past weekend, so they're just finished their first weekend, and now they've been put onto a team. The blue people, by the way, these bright blues are the team leaders. The light purples are team captains or key staff, and the bright purple are the newbies. Okay, so they just got put onto teams. All right, most of the time I'll put them on teams right the first weekend, but right now they just got put out there. We put them on teams on Tuesday. All right, so now if you look at the week CPO column, and there should be a 0 there because it's tallying up everything for the week. But if it's blank, like this one's blank, this just means that whoever put these people in, the equation hasn't been put there yet. So you go to the one above it that says 0, you hit Control C, which is copy. You go here, you put Control V, which is paste, and voila, it turns to a number. Okay, now this again, whoever did this it added up. I saw immediately that I was incorrect because all these numbers that are on here right now are incorrect because they just copied and pasted. Whoever did this roster today didn't delete all of the other stuff from last week. So Saturday, Sunday, none of these things. Obviously, Saturday and Sunday is coming up this upcoming week. So these are the things from last week when this person copied and pasted. So make sure when you make your Tuesday that you clear all of the numbers in here and you clear all of the colors. And I'll go through the colors in a minute. All right, so we'll make all that white. Oops. Can't clear all the colors, but whatever. All right, so I'm going to do this all later. I'm not going to spend the time doing this on video. All right, so so the only number that should be there on Tuesday. So anyway, so everyone understands. So let's stay on track here. So week CPO, you just got to make sure that this is adding up properly. All right, and so there should be a 0 in that column on Tuesday, unless they sold something already on Tuesday. But you should do this in the morning before PDI takes place. So like 8 o'clock, or you can do it on Monday night. So these numbers should say 0 right now, because they obviously haven't sold anything for the week yet. Okay, so now the tab is another number that is, the tab number is what they have sold. It's got to be updated from, it should be updated also on Tuesdays, but you really can update it on Friday. It's whatever they have officially tabbed, all right? So, Henry here is tabbed at 8458, okay? And then the career CPO, so that's just tabbed. So that's a number you actually have to type in. You have to manually go, look up each rep, find out what they tabbed. That needs to be done also on Tuesday. So this whole roster needs to be done on Tuesday, ready to go for the week. Okay, Tuesday morning or Monday night before you leave the office. All right. So so we got the tab there, and then like nighttime, Monday night Rolos, Tuesday morning Rolos. You can update us, but the tab number could be there or should be there. Again, that could be done on Thursday or Friday as well. Then the career CPO column, this column here, this will add up their tab, which is what they're tabbed at, their week CPO, whatever they're at for this week, and last week's CPO, so what they shipped last week. Because last week's CPO will not show up in the tab yet, because like Shawnee, for example, sold $90. It hasn't tabbed yet because it's Tuesday, so it's not for this week's CPO, so that doesn't count. Now, if she had sold something this week, it would add the 90 from last week, this week's CPO, which she sold this week, and what she tabbed, and that would give her a career CPO, okay? So, so career CPO is an equation, once again, so if it's blank, again, that means it's wrong. So it should either have a 0, because it is, you never type anything in the career CPO thing, but it should just be, I'm just copying and pasting in the equation. All right, so again, so the ones that you do not type in are week CPO and career CPO. That should just add up automatically. Okay, and this way you can figure what do you need that for? So that way you can figure out how close they are to an actual promotion or whatever. Okay, or contest, that kind of stuff. All right, then it says appointment goal, APG. Okay, that is an adding up of all of their appointments. Again, that's one that should also just add up naturally. Let me check it. Yes, it does. Okay, so the APG is also one that you would not, this column here, that you would not type anything in. All APG means their appointment goal for the week. Okay, all this stuff is weekly stuff. So, for example, Henry here, Henry is not going to do, so on Tuesdays, when you talk to reps on Tuesday, you should get, they should be, as you, if you watch the other PDI videos, they should be on the $100 plan, the $200 plan, or the $500 plan. The $100 plan means that they need to set up 8 appointments. So in this column here, so on Tuesday night, by the time Tuesday PDI is over, you should have, hey Henry, what's your goal for Tuesday? So Henry here has an X there, which means he's not working on Tuesday. He's also got an X on Wednesday, which means he's not going to work on Wednesday. He's got an appointment goal of 2 for Thursday, 5 for Friday, and